Those stock splits are so hot right now. With the news of some major companies announcing stock splits like Apple, Tesla, and Amazon. Wait, what? Amazon? Stock split? When? Where? Why? How? Who? Just kidding. A lot of people are hoping for that one though. As far as the other companies go, you might be asking yourself, well, what the heck is even a stock split? And what does that do for the company? Well, that's what we're going to cover today on the Financial Beanstalk. The basic definition of a stock split is when a company divides the existing shares of its stock into multiple new shares to boost the stock's liquidity. Huh? A great example that helped me understand how this works, I heard from an Andre Zick video, and he said imagine that you have $10. You just have a $10 bill. Someone comes up to you and offers to give you two $5 bills for your $10 bill. You still have the same amount of money, you just have more paper in your hand now. Another great example that I thought of, which is a joke that my grandpa always used to say, is instead of cutting my pizza into 8 slices, can you cut it into 6? I can't quite eat 8. You still have the same amount of pizza, it's just cut up a little differently. So in the case of Apple, they announced a 4-to-1 stock split. So for every 1 share of Apple that you currently own, when this goes into effect, you'll have 4 shares. I happen to have a share of Apple, thanks to Robinhood's free stock program, but now I have 4 shares. Another cheesy example to show that I still have the same amount of paper, it's just broken up into 4 pieces. So unfortunately I did not just 4 times my money thanks to this stock split, because that's not how it works. Although I wish it was, because I could use a couple grand right now. When a stock splits, you not only divide the number of shares, but you divide the current stock price by how many shares it's being broken up into. Remember our dollar bill example. You have $10, but someone gives you 2 $5 bills for that $10 bill. You still have $10, it's just you have 2 pieces of paper. So in Apple's case, you take the current stock price, which at the time of filming this video is $499.75, divide it by 4, so each share will be worth $124.93 when this goes into effect. Unless the stock price just keeps going up. In Tesla's case, they announced a 5-to-1 stock split. I'm sure a lot of people want to invest in Tesla, but at their current price of $2,048 per share, are you kidding me? Not everyone has the capital to swing $2,000 for 1 share of a stock, but now that they're splitting into 5, each share is worth around $400. Like we said, in the definition, stock splits increase the liquidity, so a lot more people can probably afford $400 for a share instead of $2,000. Or if someone wants to sell their position in Tesla, rather than having to sell their entire share worth $2,000, they can just sell a couple shares worth around $800. Take some of those gains, but also continue to hold that position if they believe in the company. So again, it's that definition of liquidity. Some of you might be asking, in the world of fractional shares, do stock splits even matter? I'd probably say no, because I've actually bought $5 of Tesla with an average cost of around $744, and even I've made $8 on my Tesla stock. But unfortunately, not every brokerage offers fractional shares, like the ever popular one on YouTube, Webull. So if you use Webull as your primary brokerage, you'd have had to buy a full share for $2 grand, $2,048, instead of being able to throw just $5 into the stock like I have on Robinhood. So now your next question might be, well, what happens to those fractional shares? Because I have heard a misconception that they just get sold off and you're given the cash if you're just a fractional share owner. But in both the emails from Apple and Tesla that I got, it says after the split, you will own 4 or 5 times that amount. So in Tesla's case, right now, I have 0.006794 of a share. After the split, I'll have 0.03397, so no big deal. So ultimately, do stock splits even matter? No. Your ownership doesn't change. The dividend doesn't change either. But apparently it helps boost your stock price because both these stocks have skyrocketed since their announcements. But that's just kind of the ridiculous market that we're living in right now, where everything's made up and the logic doesn't matter. We'll cover the other side of this quick, which you might hear about as well, which is a reverse stock split. Now, a reverse stock split is a type of corporate action which consolidates the number of existing shares of stock into fewer, proportionally more valuable shares. So if we take our 4-to-1 example, instead of 1 share being converted into 4 shares in a normal stock split, 4 shares would be converted into 1 share, making the per share price more valuable. So let's say you own 4 shares of a company worth $25 a piece. After a reverse stock split, you'll own 1 share worth $100. Again, it really doesn't do anything for your ownership, it just makes the company look more valuable since 1 share is $100 instead of 1 share being $25. So that's stock splits in a nutshell. I hope you learned something, and don't forget to YouTube Mumbo Jumbo that subscribe and like button, and we'll add the bell notification to the YouTube Mumbo Jumbo as well so you're notified when I post a new video. I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time.